Okay, I just went to this dump again, and I had technical difficulties with my camera, so I didn't get to actually film myself digging it, but I'm going to show you all the bottles I found cleaned up. Okay, we'll start off with this Anheuser-Busch from the Norfolk branch. It's in mint condition. It's machine made from about 1917. And here's a beer that I've never seen one like it. Malt beverage. It's a unique one. It's from Norfolk, Virginia, and it has the whole word Virginia written out. And it's in mint condition. It's also machine made from about 1915 or 16. And we got a Hoster. I started finding these in West Virginia, and now I'm finding them in East North Carolina. But this one is the aqua one, and it's blown in a mold. So it's different than the ones I found in West Virginia. And here's another Anheuser-Busch, but it's different. It's got stronger embossing, and this one is blown in a mold. And here's an Amber Cristo Cola. Well, what's left of it. I figured I might make a glass out of it. And here's another one. I believe it's the same style, but it's not embossed. And here's another damaged one that I kept just because. And here's a Pabst Blue Ribbon. It's a dark amber. It's machine made. No, it's actually a blown in a mold one. Okay, let's get into some other kind of bottles. Here's a Grove's Tasteless Chill Tonic. It's a clear one, which is usually an aqua bottle. It's a nice clean example. And one of these flasks. Just a common bottle. And a clear medicine. And what looks like a Grove's Tasteless Chill Tonic, but it's not embossed. I'm pretty sure it is one though. And a clear machine-made ink from around 1920. And a Dr. King's New Discovery. It's a blown in the mold. These are early, probably 1910. And one of these unique shaped bottles. I actually found two of those. And a blown in the mold cobalt bottle. And a blown in the mold flask. No embossing on this one. And here's a blown in the mold straight sided Coke. And it is from Greenville, North Carolina. And it is in mint condition. And here's a little bitty vinegar cruet, I guess. Now, possibly the best bottle, a blown in the mold Pepsi. And it is from Tarboro, North Carolina. And we have a Maypop, sort of an Art Deco style soda with a tree on it. I found a lot of these. And another blown in the mold soda, E.R. Mixon. And that is from Washington, North Carolina. And it is in mint condition. And a machine-made beer. Interesting one with the star on it. And it's from Norfolk. And here's a broken off beer, but I decided to keep it. Maybe I'll make a glass out of it. It's got a nice kind of has an unusual style of embossing. And a Frostilla. I think it's some kind of a hand lotion. It's embossed on the other two sides. And a blown in the mold, some kind of medicine bottle. Alright, we have a Hamlin's Wizard Oil. It's a nice clean one, but it's machine made. And a milk bottle. One of these generic ones that says a bottle of milk is a bottle of health. And a third one of these. The embossing's not that strong on this one. Anheuser-Busch. And we got a machine made semi-round bottom soda, but no embossing. And we got this screw top cobalt bottle. Nothing too special about that one. And we got a cork top. I don't know if it's a perfume or what, but it's got embossing on it. Then we have an Aqua Groves Tasteless Chill Tonic. A nice clean example. Then we have another machine made one of these. Has stronger embossing on this one. Another mint example. And another Maypop. And here's a badly damaged one, but it's extremely rare. This is from Wilmington. No. This one is from Williamston. Not Wilmington, but Williamston. I have been digging there for many years, and this is the first example of this I've seen. And we have one of these, but no embossing. Okay, we got an amber chemical top bottle, blown in the mold. Nice clean example. Then we have whatever this is. And then we have yet another Maypop. Some of these are clear, some of them are aqua. Then we got a nice clean example of a Watkins. It's a cork top. Then we have a badly damaged hobble skirt, but it's a very unique color. It's got the LBG for Lynchburg Glass Works and a 1920 date. And this one is from Washington, North Carolina. Then we have a nice early beer, but it doesn't have any embossing, so I barely kept this one. And another beer that's just a plain one. I don't know why I even kept it, but now we have a blown in a mold Amber Crystal Cola. This is the only truly perfect one I found. And yes, I'm showing you everything, even though I have maybe 5 of these. And another Amber Crystal Cola. But this one has a big crack in the back. But it's still worth something, because these are about a $50 bottle. Now another ER Mixin. This is associated with the Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company of Washington, North Carolina. And we have one of these. It is a Sanford's ink. I used to find these many years ago. Now we have an embossed whiskey. Yes, it's blown in the mold. About 1909 or 1910. Alexandria, Virginia. And we have an extract bottle, but it's a very early one. I think it might even be from 1904. Then we have one of these. I think it's a perfume, but I don't know for sure. Then we have one of these odd shaped bottles, but no embossing on this one. And a tiny little cobalt bottle. And another cobalt bottle. This one's blown in a mold. Okay, now here's one of the oldest ones. This is a soda blown in a mold from about 1910. From Edenton, North Carolina. But unfortunately, it has a big crack in the neck. But this is the only one I have. I don't have one of these in my collection until now. And a 1920 patent dated Orange Crush. It's in mint condition. No city listed on the bottom of this one. Okay, now we got a honey amber blown in a mold beer. Nicely embossed. It's the first one of these I've ever found, but they're not really that rare, but this is unusual because of what it says on the back. A giant malt beverage stamp. I don't know why it has that. It's rather unique. Then embossed Big Bill. Then a blown in a mold beer of a different kind. Consumers Brewing Company from Norfolk. And we got a miniature Roma Seltzer embossed. And a blown in a mold amber chemical type of bottle. And another type of vinegar cruet. And we have one of these Whitmore Boston shoe polishes that says French gloss on it. Nice clean example. And one of these little cork top Hicks Capudines. It's a Raleigh medicine. And another cobalt cork top. I guess it's a type of medicine. And another one of these shapes. It's a little different than the other one though. And we got a St. Joseph's. So it's a cork top. And last but certainly not least is this Straight Sided Coke shoulder embossed from Greenville. It's got some rust on it, but nothing that some muriatic acid won't take care of. And it's in mint condition. So, I'm sorry I didn't get to show you this stuff as I dug it up. I hate digging without being able to film it. Especially a hole as productive as this one. Because this is a lot of old stuff. A lot of embossed sodas and beers came out of this hole. And I really wish I could have filmed it. But now I have a new camera, so hopefully this problem won't happen again. So until next week.